Alright guys, Pirates of the Caribbean. Today I'm going to show you the third part, okay, the last part of the song, and it's going to sound like that. I'm gonna play it slowly. Alright, so what I have, we're gonna start with that. That's a D minor chord, okay? So you have the first string fret number 5, the second string fret number 6, and the third string fret number 7. I'm also plucking simultaneously the fourth string open. So I have thumb, index, middle, and ring. It's a D minor chord, okay? So that's the first chord. You're gonna pluck it one time. And then we move on to a B major chord, B flat major chord, which is this one. It's a little bit more difficult. I'll show you a simplified way as well. So this one, it will be little bar chord on the fret number 6. So on the first and the second string, I'm basically pressing down 2 strings with 1 finger. And then I have the third string fret number 7 and the fourth string fret number 8. Okay, you want to pluck that simultaneously. Exactly the same plucking. So thumb on the fourth, index, middle, and ring. Okay, and so you go from D minor to B flat major. Now, if you really struggle with this chord, okay, with this bar chord, you can basically sacrifice the second string. So you don't play the second string, you only play the fourth string fret number 8, the third string fret number 7, and the first string fret number 6. So you want to pluck with the thumb on the fourth, the index on the third, and the ring on the first. Alright, so in that case, by getting rid of the second string, you don't have to put down a bar chord, you can just play it like that. And so you will have this kind of chord rather than that. Okay, sounds more or less the same. And so you will go from D minor to that, which is definitely easy, okay? But I like that. So, first 2 chords. Now, then we move on and we have that. Now this is an F major chord and I'm playing the 4th string fret number 3, the 3rd string fret number 5, it's a little bit of a stretchy chord, okay, and the 1st string fret number 5, okay. So I'm basically not playing the 2nd string, so I will have the 4th string, I will have the thumb on the 4th string, the index on the 3rd string, and the ring finger on the 1st, and I pluck that simultaneously 3 times. Alright, 1, 2, and 3. That's it. So I have 3 chords already: D minor, B flat major, F major 3 times. Bum, bum, bum. And then I'll move on to the next chord, which is this one, okay? I add an extra note, but just for the rhythmic purpose, the melody will go just like that. So what is this chord? This is a C major chord, and as you can see, it's a little bit of a stretchy position. Unfortunately, there is no way to simplify that. I mean, unless we play the bass notes here. But I don't like to have such a thin bass, okay? I would like to have the bass note on the 5th. So I have the 5th string on the fret number 3 and the 1st string fret number 3. So I will basically end up playing within the same fret, okay? Now it's not really comfortable, that position, because you have index on the 5th and middle finger on the 1st, so it's kind of, you have to adjust a little bit. On top of that, you're gonna have to play also the 1st string fret number 5. So the position will basically start like that. You wanna press down the 5th string fret number 3 and the 1st string fret number 5, but you also have to prepare the finger on the 3rd fret, because once I pluck simultaneously the 5th and the 1st string, I will pull the little finger off to play the 3rd fret, okay? I'll show you a simplified way as well. So you could have, now because we are pulling off with the little finger, you have to prepare the G, which is the 3rd fret here, with the middle finger. If you don't do that, you're gonna end up not really having any sound on the G. And so after the F, what you want to do, you want to hold down the little finger, okay? You add the 5th string, so the index will go 1 string up. You hold down the little finger and you press down with the middle finger. You pluck 5th and 1st simultaneously, and then you pull off, okay? Now if you want to avoid that, you can actually pluck both 5th fret and 3rd fret. So you will have from the F, and so you will pluck with the middle finger the 1st string, and then 3rd fret with the index finger. So by doing that you avoid the pull off, so it's a little bit easier, okay? So putting it together, you have D minor, B flat major, and F. Alright, now I also add the 2nd string fret number 5, but this is just for the rhythmic purpose, because I want to have, you know, like a little bit an extra note just to add more rhythm. So I play that really quiet, okay? It's the 2nd string fret number 5. If you struggle with that, you know, just don't do it, just play the melody. And then I will move on to this chord. Now this is a G minor chord, okay? And again I have a little bar here. So with one finger I'm pressing down the 1st, the 2nd and the 3rd string, and then I will have the 4th string fret number 5, okay, with the 3rd finger. I will pluck that simultaneously, okay? So I'm gonna have that thumb, index, middle and ring. If you really struggle with that, again you can avoid the 3rd and 2nd string and just play that. But to be honest with you, it sounds pretty empty, okay, this chord. It is an easy chord, but it doesn't sound as good as the original one, okay? So you want to maybe, you know, practice the bar chord a little bit. So we're coming from that, G minor with the bar chord. Then I go back to a D minor chord. That's a very simple chord, okay? So fret number 2, fret number 3, and fret number 1 on the 1st string. I pluck that simultaneously, 4th, thumb, index, middle, and ring. Okay, and then I have A7 chord. That's another simple chord, just the 4th string, fret number 2, and the 2nd string, fret number 2. Pluck that simultaneously, 5, 3, 2, and 1. And then I will have the melody going. So I have one pluck simultaneously. Then I have the 1st string, fret number 1, and the 1st open string. And then I will finish like that. Now this is not really in a song, I just like the chords and I like to play like that, so I kind of just arrange it a little bit. So the idea here is that you want to put down the D minor chord, okay, so 2, 3 and 1, but the thing is you want to start with 4th and 1st string without the index finger, okay, so I'm getting rid of this index finger. I pluck simultaneously the 4th string and the 1st string, okay, and then what I'll do, I will hammer the 1st fret and then I'll pull off the same. So I have plucking, hammer on, pull off. Then I will have the 2nd string, the 3rd string, okay, 2nd string again, and 1st string, this time with the index finger down, okay, so it's a proper D minor chord. Alright, I'll do it slowly. So you're coming from here, after that, I'm gonna start again with the same thing. Now, one thing, the second time around, you can spice up these chords by adding 2 extra notes, okay? So what am I doing? I'm playing exactly the same chords, okay? So you don't have to change anything. What you will change is that rather than pluck one time and then that's it, you will have plucking simultaneously as you learned already. Then you will have thumb and middle, okay, and thumb again. The middle finger is always on the second string, okay, so you're always gonna have the plucking simultaneously, then the thumb on the fourth, the middle on the second, and the thumb again. And you're gonna do this thing, you're gonna apply that thing on all the chords except the F and the C. I'm gonna show you. So D minor, B major, B flat major, F, you don't have it here, you don't have it here, okay? Then when I play the G minor, same thing. D minor, A, no. So the A, because I have the melody, I don't have this extra embellishment, okay? So I only have it on the D, the B flat major, and F, nope, nope, again, yes, yes, and nope. And then you finish, you could start again. You can play this song over and over again. It's a really cool theme, okay? Guys, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.